The next kind of breathing I want to teach you is the reverse breathing. That sounds funny. How can you breathe backwards? So what I mean by reverse breathing is we're doing the opposite of prenatal breathing. Remember in the last video I showed you how to expand your stomach when you breathe in and contract your stomach when you breathe out. Now we're going to do the opposite. We're going to contract our stomach when we breathe in and expand our stomach when we breathe out. All right, so it looks a little bit like this. I'll show you from the side. I'm breathing in, breathing out. I'm breathing in, breathing out. I'm breathing in, breathing out. Okay, I'm not sure you can see the subtle movements. If I'm exaggerating, my stomach is, when I'm breathing in, my stomach is coming in. When I'm breathing out, my hands are coming out. When I'm breathing in, I'm just exaggerating, okay? So, as I said in the last video, I'm not actually moving my stomach with my hands. What I want to do is actually use my stomach to guide my hands. My hands are just there to feel the stomach moving, okay? So, the key is to basically contract. Let's say you're doing a sit-up, but then you're doing it just contracting the ab muscles. The trick is to contract your ab muscles without contracting your chest or your hip muscles. Try to just focus on your ab muscles. So remember in the last video I shared with you that this is the dantian area. So imagine, feel that belly area again, start rubbing it again, the belly button, do circles around it with both hands or either hand, okay? And now start pushing in with your fingers, pushing in around the belly button. So feel that pushing in with the belly button, okay? Try to feel inside, not just the surface. Feel the inside of your belly button, like about 1 to 2 inches inside, okay? So you feel it soft, right? Now what I want you to do is push in and then feel your muscles contracting. So push it in, but feel it harden. Feel it stiffen up and contract, okay? So push in, you're soft, then contract it. And you can feel it pushing back out, okay? Do that again. Just relax, push in, and then contract it. And then you can feel the muscles pushing back on your fingers, all right? Okay, do that one more time. Push in, and then contract. You can feel it pushing back on your fingers. So that's how you contract those muscles in that area. Once again, if you are having trouble doing this standing, do it lying down on the ground, might be easier. So now do the same thing, but breathe in while you contract your muscles and while you press into your stomach with your hands. Okay, so I'm pressing in, and then I'm contracting, and I'm breathing in. Okay, then breathe out, relax, and it should automatically expand back out. So start relaxed, breathe in, feel the contracting of the stomach, then breathe out, and it should come back out by itself. Okay, so as I explained in the last video, make sure that when you breathe, don't tense up too much. You're not like, no, don't do that, okay? That's the opposite of what you want to do. You want to have long, gentle breaths. So do it in a slow, gentle way. Breathe in, feel a slight contraction, and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, now what you want to do is now forget about the contraction, because we don't want to have too much tension. The reason I told you to contract before is because people cannot feel it going in. But now that you can feel it going in, now forget about the contraction and just feel the stomach moving inwards as you are breathing in. So once again, from the sideways, breathe in, feel your hands just going into your stomach, and breathe out and relax, and your hand should automatically come back out. Breathe in slowly. Feel the stomach coming in, and then breathe out. Feel the hands naturally come back out. Breathe in. Feel the stomach going in. Breathe out. Okay, so as I said, you want to be able to have your stomach come in. I don't know if you can see this clearly, but even without breathing, I can control my stomach in and out like this. Can you see this? So you see, without breathing, I contracted my stomach, and then I let it out. I can control this without even breathing. So that's what you want to be doing. You can control your stomach muscles so that it can contract with isolation, like this, okay? And the key is to have this contract without contracting the chest, because a lot of people, what they do is they contract this and then they contract the chest like this, and they feel tighten that like this. Try to relax this part. Another thing you see is the shoulders coming in, right? Contract like this, okay? Another thing that people do is they can breathe this and then they do this. They kind of like do that. The shoulders come out, they contract, okay? So, but you don't want to do that. You want to just relax everything, and like I said, like I did, see if you can just isolate that stomach, okay? See if you can just isolate that stomach, and you don't even have to do breathing. Isolate the stomach without tensing the chest, without tensing the shoulders, without hunching the shoulders, okay? Without squeezing your legs or anything like that. Just the stomach, okay? And when you can do that, that means even without breathing, then you're a pro. Okay, so do it with the breathing. In, out. So you may see my body kind of shifting back and forth. I'm not actually trying to do it. When you breathe that way, your body naturally shifts its balance back and forth on your feet. So don't think about it, it's just going to happen naturally. Okay, so just like the last video we did, now we want to extend the period of each breath. So let's try 5 seconds. We're going to breathe in for 5 seconds. Breathe out. Breathe in, contracting. Breathe out, expanding. Breathe in, contracting. Breathe out, expanding. Okay, so continue to practice that. If you get good at it, then you can lengthen that to 10 seconds, 15 seconds, or even longer. So if you're wondering what these breathing exercises are for, these are what we call Dantian breathing exercises, Dantian Qigong. This area is called the Dantian, and in Chinese, it's also called the Sea of Qi. So this is like your battery source. This is like your storage compartment for the Qi energy in your body. So what we're doing now is we're practicing expanding and contracting and exercising that part of your body so that you can activate that Qi flow, because that's where the storage happens and that's where the center of the Qi is. And this part is also the center of mass on your body anatomically. All right, so practice these two kinds of breathing. Do the prenatal breathing and also this reverse breathing, and do that for the next 7 days. And I would practice anytime you have, because this is a breathing exercise. You can be doing it while you're driving, doing it while you're listening to music or taking a nap, or a really good time to do it is right when you wake up and you haven't opened your eyes yet. Just stay in bed and get into a lying position. Just lie with your feet together, nice and straight on the bed. Put your hands on your stomach, just like I showed you, lying down in bed, and practice this about 10 minutes or even 5 minutes, doing these two kinds of breathing before you wake up and before you open your eyes and get out of bed. That's a really good way to start your day, to get the Qi moving and to balance your body before you actually wake up and get out of bed. So have fun, and we'll see you in the next lesson.